It's a really, really tragic day. This young couple that were about to get engaged, going to a normal event. My initial reaction is, how could this have happened? Normally, Jewish events and events around Israel have very high security. First thing is, how did it happen? But the second thing that really came to my mind is that, you know what? In the end, words can kill, and words have a real effect. And there's been so much incitement about Israel, about Jews, for the last year and a half, like unprecedented levels of anti-Semitism incitement, but also incitement coming from the mainstream media about Israel, that they've indoctrinated a whole generation of kids to think that Israel and Jews are evil. And that is really painfully reminiscent of 2,500 years of anti-Semitism that every couple of hundred years changes its shape and, turns itself into something new.
You talk about the unprecedented levels of anti-Semitism. The Anti-Defamation League tracking more than 9,000 anti-Semitic incidents in the U.S. last year. That's a 344% increase over the last 5 years. So in light of all this and shocking events like this one, how do you ease the concerns of the Jewish community across the country?
Well, it's very difficult to at the moment. And you mentioned some very shocking numbers, but what's even more shocking is that there's much more anti-Semitism incidents than any other racist incidents put together. Anti-Black, anti-Asian, anything you want to put together, is the anti-Semitism that's going on right now is double and triple the amount of everybody else's discrimination together. And it's very difficult. And I tell you what is even harder, that kids in universities are being indoctrinated to believe that Israel and therefore Jews are evil. And this is funded by Qatar. So the most alarming thing is that there's infiltration in the United States by foreign elements with evil agendas that don't just want to be anti-Semitic and don't just want an anti-Jewish, anti-Israel agenda. They're also running an anti-American agenda. And that should be concerning to everyone.
Right.